Hello people who are watching. Man, I gotta come up with a better video introduction. Today I'm posting a video for a few different reasons. As a human person, I'm appalled at all the bad things that religion has done, and believe me, I think religion has done more bad things than good. But instead of getting into it here, I'm going to tell you about the book I wrote that does get into it. God and Everything is a collection of scenes. It features God as a protagonist who goes through conflicts and experiences character development. I wanted to go over a topic in philosophy that comes up in God and Everything called Solipsism. Leading up to the release of God and Everything, I'm going to post this video up, and the second part is going to be released on the day that God and Everything is coming out. Solipsism is dealt with in a scene called The Button in God and Everything. The idea of solipsism is that the self is the only thing that exists. There is nothing outside of the self. I, Ryan Starbloke, can confirm my own existence because of thoughts I have in my head. I have an objective reality that I understand as my own, and that's my perception. All the people I've known, I've never read their mind or heard their thoughts. They've only talked to me. They could all be philosophical zombies. One piece of evidence for solipsism is that because I can't confirm anybody else's existence, it's only fact that I exist. An extension of this is that I am God. I don't personally believe in solipsism. If anything, I think it's a really good philosophical thought experiment to engage in. But imagine for a minute that I am God. I created the universe, played some Xbox, but eventually I got really bored. So I said to myself one day, I'm tired of being God. I'm just going to invent an entire universe where I'm going to be born, my name's going to be Ryan, and I'm going to live a normal human life. I'm not going to know I'm God because that wouldn't be any fun, and I'm not going to have an awesome life. I'm going to have a lot of trials and situations. I'm going to be lonely and broke and depressed, but a lot of the cool stuff is going to happen to me too. I'm going to have the full human experience. And then when I die, I'm just going to wake up and realize I was God the whole time. I'm going to create all the people in my life that I cared about, that hurt me, that had conflicting ideologies to me. All the people. I just made them up. Or if it makes it easier, imagine for a minute that you're God, and you got really bored of being God after all this time, because you created everything, and there's nothing above you. And even if you are God, that's got to be a little disconcerting, and you've done everything there is to do. And there's nothing above you, and you just feel a little weird about it. So one day, you decide to put yourself under for 90 years, completely erase your memory and the fact that you are God, and create this reality where you're a human, and you get born, and you have parents, and you make all the people up in your life, your friends, your family, your enemies. You decide that you want to live, you decide that you want to have the whole human experience. So a lot of bad things happen to you, and there's a lot of things you don't understand, and you're limited. You don't have superpowers, and you just walk around, and you have to get a job, and you have to pay bills, and you don't know what happens after you die. And you live your full human life, whatever it is. Some bad stuff happens to you, some good stuff happens to you, and then when you die, you wake up, and you realize the whole time that you were God. And then you decide to be a Japanese schoolgirl the next time around. Like I said, I don't believe in solipsism myself, but it's definitely an interesting thing to think about. And hey, who knows? I might be the only thing that exists. Or maybe my friend Brittany just made me up. Let me know what you think about solipsism in the comments below. As always, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more things. I'll make an effort to put more philosophy things up.